Hi, and you should have already downloaded the GitHub desktop information to be able to go on with this video. Then I will go ahead and show you what my concerns are. And if you notice, then we have a project called Shape, and I'll just go ahead and move that down there. And then on it is, if you remember, the Shape has the Shape parent class and then subclasses. And then if you notice, I have a version control up here. And it has Git repository, but if this should work, but I haven't been able to get it to work. So if you've already downloaded your um, your Git GUI, then I'm going to create a new repository and browse. And then I'm just going to go ahead and go to C, O, and users in my account and projects. And then new repository. And I'll just go ahead and browse one further step here. And then I'm just going to select shapes and then create. And see if this actually works. Okay, so that's the problem is then branch, create, name with branch is main. Local branch, create. And see what the problem is they are not going across. So therefore, I will do a slightly different version. Notice this now, since I've already done that, update the project has not been updated. And then you notice it always gives those commit errors. And I try to set it up as main. And it does not like that either. And so therefore, what I'm going to have to do is a second approach. And that all should work because if you notice then, these don't have, I should probably show you on what other IDs these have for the connection. And this does not give me the directions I want. So therefore, I am going to go to this and then in here, go to Wayne Cook, and then notice I don't have anything there. And then repositories. And I can make a new repository here. And then I will go ahead and call it shapes to make it a little bit different than the previous one. And then I'm going to make it public. And short description is all derived from the shape class. And again, the reason why I'm showing you failures is because I want to make sure you understand what you need to do. And I'm just going to do an add a refile. Then create a repository. And notice I do have a niche content here. And then I'm going to add upload files. And there are 3 files that I want to upload on this. Circle through tester. And then just upload the files here. And then I'm just going to say added basic Files, this project. And then might as well and then square inherits rectangle. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and commit changes. This is all in the main branch. And let's see. There's only one branch, which is main. And in that branch are all the files I want, along with the README. Then I can go here, and then I am going to say new project. Okay, that's not what I wanted. So that best thing to do is go ahead and I'm just going to close all projects because this gets me back to the screen I like. And get from VHS, Version Control System. And so then on that, then I'm going to go ahead and create from poster I have. Notice it fills out www, www shapes. I blew it. Okay, so I'm going to clone and I'm going to trust the project. And then you notice then I have on main, I can update project and everything should be updated already. All files are up to date, which is what I expect. And then we might do a new file. And let's just go ahead and I'm just going to open this one. And then I'm just going to go ahead and copy it across. And then New file. Let's see, Python file. There we go. And then what I'm going to call it is triangle. Okay. And I want to add it in. Yes. And so then instead of rectangle, it is now triangle. Okay, so then it's height and base. In fact, I might just go ahead and then make this as height, and that is base. Then when I'm calling it, it'll be able to, and the main thing I need to change is this to height. And that to base. And that to base. And this is set to triangle. And then instead of set sides, it's set dimensions. And we'll just go ahead and use the same too. And then we'll just use as much as we can. And since it's 1/2 base times height, we'll just go ahead and do that. And just make sure it's done. Okay, so perimeter. Okay, so then the perimeter is for a triangle. So just assume it's an isosceles triangle. Okay, I'll work because this is not my purpose here. But It's going to be base. And we're definitely not going to do 2 times. So then I'll come back later and change this later. And then if you go up here to main, then we should be able to commit. And notice there is a new file here, amend. We're now adding triangle, which will be updated later. And then we'll just have to see, I mean, sometimes you have to have an angle passed in so that you know what the sides are. And so amend commit. Okay. And commit. And then push all those files. Zero files committed. Okay. Merge. Commit. Okay, it changes. Let's just go through. Okay, received. Okay, so then we can go back up to the main directory and main repository. And that was not updated. Let's go ahead and rename this. Oh, I see what I did not do. So it's just confused. And commit and push. And then notice that that is on there. Push. One file committed. Added to the basic project. And coming back up here. And then we should be able to, and notice now, triangle is included in this project. So we have updated our project. Unfortunately, it's a little bit more complicated than I'd like, but hopefully this has been helpful for you. And we'll go ahead and stop recording. All right, that's stopped sharing and still recording. So good luck in getting everything in.